Good morning, Tahmina Khan is here in TKMaths S1. In today's video, we will cover the concept of transformation of graph for reflection. In the earlier video, we did translation, and I have shown here the 1 and 2 form of it. So if the function f of x is given to you, either in the equation form or in the sketch form, then if it is written like this, f of x plus 1, x plus a, it means it is horizontally moving. Plus a mean moving left. If the same thing was minus a, then it is moving right. That we have seen in the previous video. And f of x plus a in this one, plus a mean it is moving vertically up, minus a mean it is moving vertically down. So this we have seen in the previous video. Today's video is about reflection. So in reflection, we will again see reflection in the x-axis and reflection in the y-axis. So if your function f of x is given to you, you will just multiply it by minus 1, the y coordinate, because you know f of x entirely represents the values of y. So if it is minus f of x, it means your y values, in the coordinate x comma y, the y values will change. If it is plus, it will become minus. If it is minus, it will become plus. Right? We will see 3 examples after this. And second reflection is in the y-axis. So it is written as f of minus x, like this. It means now all the x coordinates will change. So if your coordinate is x comma y, y will remain same, but x coordinates will change. And you know why? Because whenever you reflect in the y-axis something, for example, it is here, it will come here. So y coordinates remain same, but x coordinates changes. So let's start with the help of example to get better understanding of it. So suppose this is the graph given to you, f of x, because question comes in 2 form. Equation is given to you and they ask you to describe it, or you have to, just a minute. Okay, or you have to show in the sketch what it will become after the reflection. Okay, so let's do first of all minus f of x, the first case, which is this one. So if this sketch is given to you, f of x, and you understand that minus f of x mean it is reflection in the x-axis. So what do you think where this sketch will go? Reflection in the x-axis mean this will come here, because y coordinates will change now. This is your x-axis, agreed? So all these values of y will remain same or change? Will change. X values will remain same. So the graph will become like this. And this is what I told you. Reflection in the x-axis means the y coordinates changes. Okay? Or if you write in the column vector form, because it's better, I will show you how, then it will become x minus y. Okay, so let's see the second case, f of x. Always focus in the same. I want to write here minus, it's my mistake. So the graph is same of fx. In f of minus x, what it will become? It will become like this. Reflection in the y-axis. So what happened in this case? If these are your x and y coordinates, which coordinates have changed here if you compare this one and this one? Why? X coordinates have changed, agreed? Because whatever the x coordinate was here, now it is coming here. So you will write minus x, y. Your x coordinates are changing. So reflection in the y-axis mean y coordinate remains the same, but x coordinate changes. And if you're writing in the coordinate form, you will write it like this. So now let's see a question here. If if you look at this equation given to you, it is x plus 2, x minus 2. Now you understand it's a quadratic equation. Agreed? And the x-intercepts are what? Plus 2 and minus 2. The first part of the question is saying, sketch the graph. So I have done it here for you to save the time. And this is something prerequisite. You do understand. In earlier classes you have done this. So when you are sketching quadratic curve, you have to highlight three things: x-intercepts and y-intercept, where it is possible. In all the cases it is not possible. In this case it is. So for the x-intercept, what I'm doing, I'm simply putting x plus 2 equals to 0 and x minus 2 equals to 0 in my mind, and I got the x-intercepts. For the y-intercepts, I'm simply multiplying the constant. Plus 2 minus 2, minus 4, which I have written here. And then shape, I know it is a parabola, so I have given a shape. So this is how you will sketch f of x. Now, just a minute. Part 1, f of minus x. What does it mean? It is reflection in the minus x means x values are changing. Okay, simple is that. When x values are changing, all these x values are going to this side. It means it is reflection in the y-axis. So if you have to explain it, you can say it is a reflection in the y-axis. So what coordinate it will become? Let's see here. Then I will show you the sketch. First of all, here I have a coordinate minus 2, 0. Here I have a coordinate 2, 0. And here I have a coordinate 0, minus 4. When question is saying f of minus x, your x coordinates will change. So this will become 2, 0. This will become minus 2, 0. And this will remain same because 0 will remain 0. So now you will plot against these values. So do you think they will be any different? This point will go here. This point will go here. The graph will remain what? Yes, you're right. It will remain same in this particular case. But you will mention here it is a sketch of f of minus x. And here you have shown that it is a sketch of f of x. Now let's see the last case, number 2. Y is equals to minus f of x. Now when it is minus f of x, it simply means your y values are changing. They are multiplying by minus 1. So let me erase this to make it clear. Okay, so now because my original graph is f of x, everything will be happening, all the operations will be happening on it, right? So now if you see y is equals to minus f of x, your y coordinates are changing. Okay, so this coordinate is minus 2, 0. This is 2, 0. This is 0, minus 4. So now in this case, if I change my y coordinate, I'm writing in the vector column vector form, minus 2, 0, because 0 will remain 0. Minus 0 and plus 0 is nothing, it's 0. Similarly, this will become, or this will remain 2, 0. What about this one? 0, 4. Minus 4 will become plus 4. So my coordinates are minus 2, 0. This will remain same. 2, 0 remains same. But 0 minus 4, it will go from here to here on the top. Agreed? So once you have identified the points, you can easily sketch the graph. So this is how you complete your sketching. Okay? And do highlight points, x-intercept, y-intercept, and do mention which graph is this, like I have done here. So now I'm giving you 1 minute. You can put the video on pause. I will not put it on pause for 1 minute. So you do so and try to sketch this graph. Okay, and then I will explain it. Okay, so because you're putting video on pause, I assume it is done, it is resumed. So this is a cubic equation now. We can see that x times x times x is x cube. And we know the form of the cubic graph is like this if the coefficient of x cube is plus, which we can see very clearly from here, plus, plus, plus. So it is plus x cube. So I know when I will sketch the graph, the shape will be something like this. Now I need to know x-intercept and y-intercepts if possible. So let's see further. When factors are written here, this one has no value with this, like it is x plus 1, which means x-intercept is minus 1. X minus 2 mean x-intercept is at 2. What about this? It means x-intercept is at 0. So I have 3 x-intercepts, 0, minus 1 and 2. Shape I already know. If I multiply minus 2 and 1, what do I get? Minus 2. So what my y-intercept will be? 0 minus 2. See here. 0. Why it is 0? Because here in the first one, when I said there was nothing, so you can write here x minus 0 or x plus 0, whatever. So minus 2 times 1 is minus 2. Minus 2 times 0 is 0. So that's why y-intercept is 0. And these are the 3 x-intercepts, minus 1, 0 and 2. And shape I have given. It doesn't matter you take it up and draw it like this. It's okay. It is just a shape. Okay. So you have to make it reasonable. Like the one I have drawn is not reasonable. So you have to make it reasonable shape. Okay. So once it is done, because highlight is done, x-intercept, y-intercept is done. So that is a perfect sketch. Now you have to sketch this one, part A. Now here there are two things if you notice. F of minus x means it is reflection in the y-axis. All the x coordinates will change. And then sketch will be translate 1 unit up. Now what is the technique? Technique is for the original graph, whatever your points are. Let me write here points. One point, this point was minus 1, 0. Second point was 0, 0. And third point was 2, 0. So first I am reflecting in the y-axis. So my x coordinates will change. My x coordinates will change. Okay. So this will become 1, 0. 0 will remain 0. Minus 2, 0. It is because of what? It is because of f of minus x. And this is my actually what? Coordinates of the f of x. Now what I will do, because of plus 1, I will move it 1 unit up. Because of plus 1, I will move it 1 unit up. So 1 unit up mean y coordinates will be added by 1. So what this will become? 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. Only y coordinates I am moving up, right? Because it is plus 1. And this one will become minus 2. 1. So now my new coordinates are 1, 1, 0, 1, minus 2, 1. Let's see. Sorry, this is f of minus 1. This is this graph. Okay, this graph is done here. Stepwise we are doing it here. You don't need to. You can do it directly. But I have taken here example in which it is done stepwise to make it understand better. And then move it 1 unit up. Now what do you notice here? When you notice you are plotting these points 1, 1, which is somewhere here, right? Then it is 0, 1, which is easy to mark. Then minus 2, 1, minus 2, 1. So those coordinates which are not on the x-axis, it's not necessary to mark. You can mark it for your understanding to sketch it properly, but it is not required. If you do it, it's not wrong. So where it is intercepting precisely at x-axis and y-axis, that you must have to identify. But this will help you to get the graph or the sketch. You understand why they have not written these forms? Because it is not easy to calculate. The graph has moved up. Which point it will pass from which point, I don't know. So it will have to solve properly, and we don't need to. In sketch, we don't do that. Now let's do part B. In part B, I am not explaining in detail. I'm just telling you what will happen, right? So because of this, your original graph, f of x, because of this, it will go 3 units left, correct? And after that, because of this, it will reflect in the x-axis, because y coordinates will change now, and y coordinates change when they come from here to here or from here to here. So it is a reflection in the x-axis. So I have done it here for you. And okay, so you can see here, this step is for better understanding. It is not the requirement. You can do it directly, but this is always recommended that you do stepwise so that you do not make mistake. Choice is yours. It depends on your learning style. Okay. You see here he was showing y-intercept. Can you notice? But when it moves 3 unit left, now y-intercept will happen somewhere down after the reflection. So you don't need to show that. Now describe the transformation. Now I think you can describe it very well. You can say f of x will be reflected in the y-axis. Then it will translate 7 unit up. So you can write here properly. You can write in description properly to explain your point of view. Okay. Now with this I will finish it, and you can test your understanding with this example. I will just show you solution by clicking. You can put the video on pause and try it yourself. And if you have any question, you can ask me in the description below. So I'm showing you the solution. Put the video on pause, try it yourself first, and then see the solution. Okay. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please share it and subscribe it with your friends. And I would appreciate your constructive comments. Take care. Allah Hafiz.